Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anita here, back with another video. If you're seeing my face for the first time, I'm Anita and I create lifestyle, travel, and Irish study and immigration content here on YouTube. So make sure to check out my other videos if you haven't after this one, okay? Also, don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you like it here. If you're dreaming of studying abroad and want to find not just any scholarship, but a scholarship that fully or largely funds your studies in Ireland, then stick around because today, in this video, we're diving into the top scholarship opportunities for international students in Ireland in 2026, how to apply, and how to boost your chances. Yes, I'll share insider tips. As a bonus, I have a free checklist for you that you can copy and paste into a Word document or convert into a PDF format that could be helpful. Now, there's a surprising twist about timing and deadlines that many may miss, but you wouldn't because you watched this video. So make sure to stick around. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Welcome back, guys. All right, so let's get started and jump straight into the video. So why Ireland? Why choose to come to study in Ireland? Ireland is home to globally ranked universities, multicultural cities, English language programs, and strong support for international students. So that means, like, if you're looking for a country right now to do your master's degree in Europe that is English speaking, Ireland would be part of your top 5, I'd say. So that's why many people choose to study in Ireland. Many higher institutions in Ireland actively offer scholarships, full fees, partial fees to attract international students. So if the cost of study is a barrier, you might be thinking, can I actually get 100% scholarship to study in Ireland? The answer is yes, though it's very competitive. Now let's look at the major schemes. So these are the big scholarship programs you should know in Ireland. So the first one you should note, which is like the biggest one, is the Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship, also known as the GOIIES. I also applied for this one, but just got dropped at the last stage. But let's just delve straight into it. So this is a flagship scholarship funded by the Irish government together with Irish higher education institutions, and this is what it covers. So for 2025-2026, it offers a full tuition fee waiver plus a stipend of 10,000 euros for 1 year of full-time study at NFQ level 9 or 10. That's like for master's, postgraduate, PhD. And you might ask, who is eligible for this scholarship, right? So international students from outside the EEA, the EU, Switzerland, UK, you must already have a conditional or final offer to be able to apply for this scholarship. You must have this offer of admission from an eligible Irish institution, okay? So it's also important to note that only about 60 scholarships are awarded every year. I'm going to say that again. Only about 60 scholarships are awarded every year. That's for the GOI and IES scholarship. So why is it valuable? So it essentially gives you a fee waiver. That means you're not paying any fees at all. It is fully funded, and it also includes living and study support, which is just brilliant because coming here to study, you'd realize that there are a lot of things that are very expensive. The cost of living is high, especially because of rent. So any scholarship that can also not just give you a fee waiver, but also support your living expenses is just the perfect scholarship to go for. So as I said, it gives you a fee waiver and living and study abroad support, which makes it as close to a full scholarship as many can get. Okay, so the second type of scholarships we're going to touch on are university-specific scholarships. And this can be partial or full scholarships. Some give 20%, some give 50%, some give as far as 100%. So yes, you can get 100% scholarship fully funded by the institution that you're applying to. For example, University College Dublin, that they have the UCD Global Excellence Scholarship, and this is done every year. Now I would know because I was a recipient of the Global Excellence Scholarship from UCD, so I was a UCD Global Excellence Scholar. So this is still very valid even in 2026, so you want to make sure that you're applying for this scholarship if you are applying to study at UCD. Now this scholarship covers 50% or 100% tuition So you can just go make some research on that as well. So I know some people who got the 50% scholarship and some people who got the 100% scholarship. I did get the 100% scholarship, so it's very possible for you to get that as well. Now, some undergraduate scholarships offer full tuition waiver or major partial funding, but these are only tied to merit. So let's say high grades, leadership, or special talents, that's sports, research. So you want to prepare for more than just academic scores. Like, a lot of these universities also value sportsmanship. Like, if you are like a really sporty person that can represent the college in international competitions, like they would really value that, and that would really play in your favor when applying for these scholarships. Now, there are other fully funded opportunities that I'd like you to know of. For example, the Ireland Fellows Program for 2026 and 2027 fully offers 1 year masters for certain eligible countries, right? So the details about the Ireland Fellows Program 2026-2027 are as follows. The host country is Ireland. Duration of fellowship is for 1 year. The program type is a master's degree program. The benefits, it's fully funded. The deadline for the initial application was actually on the 25th of July 2025, and the stage 2 application deadline was the 17th of October 2025. So I know you've missed it. If you're just watching this video now, I never heard of it, but look, in 2026 there's going to be another opening, so watch out for that one and apply when the window does open. Okay, the financial benefits of that: so the program covers full tuition fees, flight costs, accommodation costs, living costs, monthly stipend, and also application fees. So that means you're not just using your own money to apply. Once you get that scholarship, it would cover the application fee, it would cover your flight, it would cover your accommodation. Like, this is basically giving you the chance to come here for free without even paying a dime, and I think that that's just brilliant. It's just amazing. I really hope that someone who is watching this today is able to get that scholarship and give me details. So guys, let me know if you would like me to make another video sharing more information about the Ireland Fellows Program that highlights eligible fields, courses of study, eligible universities, eligible criteria, eligible countries, and required documents as well, right? So if you've watched this video till this stage, make sure that you've hit the like button. If you haven't done so, hit the like button now, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, now moving on, make sure to keep an eye out for such programs each year. They may not always be widely publicized, like you might not see them everywhere, but make sure to like go and visit their website. Not everything is advertised, so you have to actually go and look for the information, but this is like a guideline that will guide you through your search, and just so that you know the possibilities that are available to you as an international student looking to study in Ireland. Okay, now the big one. In this part, we're going to be discussing how to apply, the step-by-step process of the application. Okay, here comes the part where many people trip up. Make sure you don't, because I'll share what you must do if you want a shot at these scholarships. And yes, there's a deadline moment that's really easy to miss. Step 1, choose your course and institution. First, you need an offer, either conditional or final, for an eligible program at a recognized university in Ireland, like at a recognized Irish university. For the GOI, IES, and many university scholarships, research the course, check the tuition for international students, check the scholarship eligibility, non-EU, etc., because you don't want to be applying for an EU scholarship when you're not an EU citizen, and vice versa. So it's important that you do check this. Now, if you delay this step, you might miss the big deadline, so start early. Okay? Step 2, check scholarship eligibility and deadlines. For GOI IAS, check the published call for applications documents for 2025 or 2026. The call opens in advance and application deadline is early in the year. So that means for 2026, you need to be checking, because the application deadline will be early in the year, just like it was like around June or July this year. University scholarships often have separate application windows, some eligible automatically upon admission, Others require separate forms. So that means there are some scholarships that you would apply for that you're basically applying at the same time for scholarship and admission, and there are some that you have to apply for that separately. You apply for admission separately and you apply for the scholarship separately. So it just really depends. So you may want to actually check that so you're not taking the wrong steps. So some eligible automatically on admission and others require a separate form. So for example, the UCD Global Excellence Scholarship requires you to apply once you have an offer. So you would have an offer first and then you then apply for the scholarship afterwards. The last tip under this is to mark your calendar, set reminders, because missing deadlines equals automatic elimination. Step 3, gather your application documents. This is a very, very important step, because if you miss out on one single document, you might miss out on the whole scholarship. So strong academic transcripts, undergraduate or postgraduate as required as the case may be. English language proficiency, IELTS or TOEFL if required, because it's not required for every country. For me, it was required when I was coming in, and some people it was accepted for them to submit Duolingo because I came in like immediately post-COVID. So you just want to make sure that you're verifying if you need TOEFL or IELTS, or like if you even need that at all. Personal statement or motivation letter. This is also very important. That is required for most scholarships that I know. So it highlights why you want to study in Ireland, why this course, how you plan to use this qualification for GOI, IES, reviewers. They expect strong rationale for studying in Ireland, like say, what do you plan to do with the knowledge that you're gaining from whatever you're studying, bringing it back to your home country. I had to do all this in my application because I applied for the GOI IES one, and I had to explain how I want to use whatever knowledge I'm gaining here to take back to Nigeria to, better the country. But you just really have to have strong rationale behind your application, because that's what really matters when they're considering the applicants. References or recommendation. So usually 2 or more academic, sometimes professional referees are required. In my own case, it was a requirement, so you have to check that as well and have 2 solid ones that can basically speak to your leadership skills and your academic prowess and all of that. Extracurricular, leadership, research, work experience, these also strengthen your profile. So it's important to just make sure you're including everything in the document. You're basically selling yourself, so make sure you're selling yourself as best as possible. Okay. Step 4, submit and follow up. Now, complete the online application portal for GOI, IES, and some university schemes before deadline. Avoid last minute submissions. What did I say? Avoid last minute submission. You want to make sure that you're avoiding last minute server overloads, because at that time, when other people are submitting, you don't want a situation whereby you missed the deadline just because there was a server overload and you couldn't submit your application. That's going to be the worst thing, because you'd have prepared, you'd have planned and done everything else, and then you just miss it because of carelessness. No, we don't want that. Okay, check that you've uploaded all the required documents. So just cross-check, respect word counts, and submit early. You have to make sure if they're telling you it's 3,000 words, you're not going above that. Like, it shouldn't be more than 10% of that. It shouldn't be below 10% of that. So you're making sure that you're respecting the word counts, because it's so important. Submitting early as well. I'm not going to stop emphasizing submitting early. So after submissions, watch out for emails, prepare for interviews if required. Not all scholarships require an interview, but some do, and you have to prepare for those. Maintain status of your admission offer. So even after you hit submit, the waiting period can be very nerve-wracking. So have a plan B, but prepare as if you win. Okay, so have a plan B, have a backup plan, but prepare as if you win. Like, tell yourself that I'm in this to win this, because I know and I have faith in you that you're going to win this. All right, so in this part of the video, I'm going to be covering some pro tips and secrets. Okay, so if you've made it thus far, woohoo, you're in one of the best parts, because I'm going to be sharing a few pro tips and secrets. So here are some insider tips that many applicants gloss over, but these can make a real difference in your scholarship application. 1, start early. So give yourself like 3 to 6 months lead time to research courses, scholarships, admissions, gather materials. Number 2, Now, match your profile to the scholarship's aim. So, for example, for the GOI IAS, you need high caliber, excellent academic record, and a rationale for Ireland study. If you highlight how your study aligns with your country's development or global skills, you stand out. You know, it doesn't have to be exactly this, but you're basically trying to make yourself stand out. So you must have like a very strong rationale. If not, they would not really consider you. So just to also buttress on the high academic excellence, I finished with the first class from my undergrad studies. So I studied French in the University of Ibadan and I finished the first class, which really went a long way in me getting this scholarship. So making sure that your grades are like A-level, top level, doesn't matter how much the university you're in stressing you right now, make sure you're getting the best grades, because these will really count. They consider you over someone who just finished with the third class. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Now, number 3, use strong referees. I'll say that again. Use strong referees. Choose referees you know well, who can speak on your leadership, research, or potential, not just your grades. Okay, so it goes beyond grades. It's a holistic thing, so you need to make sure that you're choosing the referees that can speak to all of these. Number 4, craft out a standout personal statement. Craft out a standout personal statement. It's so important. This is what keeps you above the competition. Your personal statement has to be better than everyone else's. I don't care how many other people are applying. Yours has to be the best. So don't just say, I want to study in Ireland. Explain why. Why Ireland? Like, why this university? What you will do after, how you will contribute. And this is one part a lot of people miss out. They forget to talk about how they're going to contribute to the university's success and growth and academic growth within the university. But it's so important. Yeah, we know everybody wants a scholarship, but what are you going to do for me? Like, what are you going to do for the university? These are things that you want to make sure that you're highlighting in your personal statement or your motivational letter. Okay. Number 5, consider less known scholarships too. So it's not only about the big ones, not only GOI, IAS, or UCD Global. There are other lesser known ones that are like underground ones that you might actually be lucky getting, because not a lot of people are getting those ones. So yeah, just make sure that you just like keep an eye out for those ones, because you stand a higher chance because they're not very well known. Do you know what I mean? So some university scholarships may also offer partial but meaningful funding, like 50% or more. A 50% fee waiver plus part-time work might still make Ireland affordable. I know Ireland is expensive, especially Dublin, but if you get a 50% scholarship and you get like part-time work while you're a student like I did, I think you'll be just fine. 6, budget for living costs. Ireland is expensive. I've said that again and again. So budget for living costs. Even if your tuition is fully covered, you don't want to be surprised by, high cost of accommodation like I was, travel or living expenses. So you make sure that you budget for living costs. That's so important. Keep your grades up. I've said this before. If you apply for 100% or major partial scholarship, your previous academic performance must be very strong. Number 8, highlight uniqueness or added value. I have said this and I'm reiterating it again. You have to add value to them. So you're highlighting your uniqueness or added value. What makes you stand out? What makes you different? Why should they choose you? So are you from an underrepresented country? Do you have voluntary work, leadership, roles, sports, etc.? These add extra layers to your application. Okay, it's very important. Number 9, stay on top of paperwork and visas. The last thing you want is missing information about your visa being approved and all of that. So make sure you're checking your emails every day. Before you open Instagram, check your emails. That's what I do in the morning. As I'm waking up, I'm checking my email. Who has sent me an opportunity that I don't know about? So these are the things that are very important to check. So once awarded, ensure you have your admission letter, your scholarship letter, and meet the student visa requirements for Ireland in good time, so that you can turn in your application on time and not just get your visa approved much later when your classes have already started. You're going to miss a lot. So you want to make sure you're preparing ahead of time. Don't be that person that waits till last minute to do every single thing. So don't rely solely on one application. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yes, I know you're good. Yes, I know you're following all these steps. Well, I applied for 2 at the same time. Using myself as an example, I applied for the GOI IAS and applied for UCD Global. So make sure you're not applying for only one at the same time. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, apply for multiple scholarships, especially university specific ones, in parallel to increased chances, you know. I'm just saying this in a different way, so make sure that you're like spreading your eggs in different baskets to make sure we get a scholarship one way or the other. Okay, all right, so guys, there we have it. In this video I have highlighted the major scholarships in Ireland for international students in 2026, with the spotlight on the GOI, IES and university-specific scholarships, the step-by-step application process, and the pro tips to help you process an integral part of your study plan, not an afterthought. All right guys, so we have come to the end of this video finally. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe for more content on studying and immigration in Ireland. And also drop a comment below, which university or which institution are you going to be applying to, which scholarship opportunities are you thinking of applying to as early as now. I'll personally try to answer any questions that you have in the comments, one after the other. I'll do my best to do so. So if you have any questions, please pop them in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer them. Also, let me know your video recommendations. What other type of videos would you like me to create like this? And I'll be happy to, you know, create them for you. So stay tuned for the next video where we'll cover some visa essentials for Ireland and how to convert your student stay into immigration pathways, right? So thank you so much for watching until the end. Once again, my name is Anita. My name is Anita Nwalo, and it's so great to be here again filming content for you. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye. Have a wonderful week. Bye guys.